What do we for inches on it?
Size shouldn't matter, baby.
Hey guys, so it's better, brother. I want to.
Hey, Lord, please.
Size does matter because you know them small thing not aesthetically pleasing.
Watch now, you could imagine watching a TV in this day and age, this small.
Can't do it,
Gotta
boy.
be doing like this.
Crazy. I like spelling Mississippi with one eye.
The biggest question of all, does size matter?
It most definitely does.
The differences from a small boat to a big boat are so vast. The size category that whatever boat you're working on falls in, you are going to have a completely different workload, completely different duties, like just different safety regulations. You're going to have different itineraries, different abilities with what you can do on board, different types of guests. Like it's really, they're worlds apart.
Serious question, right? If you came home by me and you saw only 4 inches like this, what are you doing?
4 inches? What do we 4 inches on it?
Size shouldn't matter, baby.
Hey guys, so it's better, brother. I want to.
Hey, Lord, please.
Size does matter because you know them small thing not aesthetically pleasing.
Watch now, you could imagine watching a TV in this day and age, this small.
Can't do it,
Gotta
boy.
be doing like this.
Crazy. I like spelling Mississippi with one eye. Mississippi. Now, if you're coming up some inches short, let me show you how to fix this problem.
Salagadoola, menchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo.
At standard, they say for my mom, bigger is always better. You can find the extra inches you need with the Mother's Day sale on RCA 4K smart TVs. Coming in 70, 75, and 86 inch with Roku installed.
See how aesthetically pleasing this is? I don't need to squint. Look
No
how
Mississippi
pretty.
vibes, eh?
No, look.
Fellas, I'm gonna tell you a hard truth. Size matters. It always will, and it always have. Stop letting these women lie to you to make you feel good about yourself. You need to be told the honest truth, and that's what I'm here for. When you go on Twitter and you see these women doing solo content, do they ever use an average size dildo? Fuck no! It's always something crazy like an octopus tentacle or an elephant trunk or 10 inches of All-American USDA BBC. They're telling you that because 9 times out of 10, they gotta settle. Most niggas is not packing 8 and up. Most niggas are working with 5 to 7, really 5 to 6. So imagine the girl you're dealing with right now got 15 bodies, and on average, the 15 niggas that she's been with have been working with 5 to 7 inches. Y'all take a little break, and she meet a nigga named Oba Abake, straight from Nigeria, working with 10.5 inches of All-American, All-African, BBC, thick, like a baby arm. She's not used to that. She's never had this feeling inside her guts. So while all the other 15 niggas was hitting her spot, she thought it was her spot. They hitting that G spot. Oba Abake come in deep. Boom! Balls deep. Balls the size of grapefruit, swollen nuts, hitting the back of her ass, and hit that reset button. Once a nigga hit that reset button, you're not getting your bitch back. She reprograms. She only sees him as sexually attractive. Cause that 10.5 inches done hit that reset button, and now her eyes done went back. She's crying the tears of pure euphoria. Her orgasms are so intense. She didn't even know she could
Sorry, guys. I just noticed that you can't hear me. I'm just gonna repeat what I said. Sorry, guys. I just noticed that you can't hear me. I'm just gonna repeat what I said. So tomorrow we're gonna have this conversation, and I have these 10 talking points for us to dissect. All right, thank you, Sister Chinye. Yeah, I will repeat everything I said so people can actually catch up on it. So tomorrow, this conversation gonna be about basically the size, stamina, and sex toys really matter because we have these folks on TikTok all yapping about what size really work for them, what men should do, what women should do, and it's getting crazier. Of course, you know me, I'm a brotherhood, but at the same time, I love my sisters, yo. So we're gonna have this conversation tomorrow, and we're gonna cover 10 items. So if you look at my screen right now, we're gonna talk about stimulation. So whether you are for size or not, maybe you are for stamina or not, or you think sex toys are the real deal or not. We're going to talk about stimulation because I think that's what everything boils down to. How are you stimulated? But if you're a man or a woman, it's about, are you enjoying it? Does it make sense to you? Are you getting satisfied? Did you get your big O's? And as a man, are you ready to talk about how to get out there? And even you as a man, are you getting some satisfaction during intimacy? So we're going to talk about stimulation. And then we're also going to discuss connection. Are you connected to your woman? That's a big one, yo. Are you guys connected? Do you have chemistry? A lot of things go into intimacy, yo. And I'm telling you from a place of my personal experience and what I've read and videos I've listened to, expert opinions, as well as generally women complaining about not getting their big O. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Trust me. And then we're going to talk about the connection. Are you guys connected? After that, how about body count? I know when we mention body count, people usually focus on women. They're just gonna go, oh yeah, she got a lot of body count, yo. That's why she's saying she wants sex toys. That's why she wants this. That's why she complain about men. She been through a lot of men, yeah. But listen, men also have horrible body counts. The number of women you've been with can actually affect your performances in the bedroom. Mhm. If you're a guy who has been out there, you've been hitting it short, tall, big, small, yellow, red, black, it doesn't matter. Maybe you're just about 30 years old or you're 40, 50, and your body count is way up there as a man. All these can actually affect your performances in the bedroom. All right, let me look at the chart here. Abby says maybe it's just a skill issue. What can I say? Yeah, Abby, you're right. It goes way, way deeper than just scratching the surface. Like I said earlier, we were going to do this show today actually, but on the second thought, I remember, oh man, I got a lot of mature people on this channel, and I just can't go out there and cash cruise with it because these are actually deeper conversations that some men and women are trying to seek answers to all those questions they have in their heart. So, yeah, it can be a skill issue, and that is where size, I think, really don't matter. I ain't talking about 3 inches, 2 inches, and all those crazy ass sizes. No, that is not what I meant. But I'm talking about size with respect to how you use it. So I've heard women said, well, a guy with 6 inches can actually do a better job than a dude with all those big for nothing muscles. So we're going to talk about that. And then we're also going to address the issue of expertise. And just like Abby mentioned right now, expertise also got to do with, do you really know how to use your tool, bro? How about you, women? Do you know how to use your stuff? Yeah. Do you know all the positions, the way you move? Man, I'm laughing already. This is gonna be crazy tomorrow, y'all. Okay, we'll talk about expertise. Then let's talk about men and women health generally. Because as far as I'm concerned, how you take care of yourself really, really matter. Mhm. It does matter how you take care of yourself. Do you just think, well, I'm good. I don't have to do major uh, head stuff in my body. No, I'm good. You see, really, whether you're a man or a woman, how you take care of that particular area of your body goes a long way. All right. There are some men walking around with bushes all over their perineal area. You know, some men haven't shaved in years. Even their undies are stinking. And the same goes to some women. And even if we move it maybe one step further, sometimes when you're losing stamina as a man, it could be as a result of lack of exercise, or maybe you eat too much sugary stuff, you know. How about you, lady? If you can't get your big O, have you talked to your doctor lately? Yeah. Do you think it could be an health issue that even when a guy is clapping you 15, 20, 30 minutes, you still can't get there? Have you asked yourself, maybe this might have something to do with my health? Could it be from what I eat? Am I even having enough exercise? How far do I really exercise all the muscles around down there? So there is so much to unravel when we're talking about these three aspects of our sex life. When we talk about size, stamina, and of course sex toys, you're gonna have to do a deeper search of your soul. You got to be honest with yourself. How many head tips do you watch on YouTube, or maybe even read online? So if you come in tomorrow, please come ready. We're also going to talk about body rhythms. Yeah. Oh, hallelujah. You can't, you just can't make it happen if you don't have a good rhythm. Your ain't gonna happen. You see, so like sometimes I joke about some of this stuff, and I'll be like, hey, listen, when you guys are in the bedroom, it's a war zone. It's a competition. Yeah. Both men and women, you got to bring your A game. And y'all better get to a point where it just sink. Like, you just know, I think we're right there. The body movement, everything is just okay. But if you can't have that, I don't think you're going to derive satisfaction. So we're going to talk about body rhythm, and of course, we'll talk about synergy. Yeah. I think I listened to a sex therapist one time, and she was of the opinion that when people are having intimacy, it's a priority for them to have synergy. And that synergy they bring to the bedroom, it's not just about the main action in the bedroom, but more or less about the entire day, the entire relationship. Are you guys able to connect at a level that you just click, you know, round pegs and round holes or square pegs and square holes? So we're going to talk about synergy, and of course, we're going to talk about fantasy. Yeah, basically, I think fantasy is one area a lot of people are having problem these days. Yes, Sister Chinye said it shouldn't be war zone. It should be the act of making love, not a competition. Yeah, you know that, you know your coconut head brother. So sometimes I will just put out there, hey, when we get into the bedroom, I'm hustling for my com. You should hustle for yours. But I'm just kidding, sorry, guys. I'm just kidding. So you're right, Sister Chinye. It shouldn't be about competition. It shouldn't be welcome. It should be a very exciting activity that you both enjoy together. So, but fantasy gonna be a big deal. Yeah, we're gonna talk about fantasy tomorrow. Welcome, my sister, Princess Ify. How you doing, Mama? Sister Ify says size matters. Oh, Sister Ify, for your long. Hey, you just won't break this table. Yeah, let's wait till tomorrow, please. We're gonna have this conversation tomorrow, honestly. And that's why I move it from today to tomorrow. So that when we go deep, we're gonna cover so many areas of this conversation. All right. So we got to talk about fantasy. I think a lot of people are ruining their sexual life with fantasy. They imagine stuff, they get into a zone they shouldn't be in the first place. Fantasy. And this is where I think sex toys become a complex issue. Because I've always said this on many occasions that sometimes people fantasize with sex toys, men fantasize with the shit they watch on PORN websites, and they try to bring that energy into their bedroom, and it's not gonna work. So, what are your imagination? Are you thinking of things that are outrageous, things that are not practically possible between you and your partner? Do you want to go wide while your partner want to go gentle? So it cut both ways, y'all. We're gonna talk about fantasy tomorrow, and we have to talk about frequency. Yeah, I know I had this conversation one time. I think it was on my Brother Man of Prestige channel. And I spoke about this frequency thing that look, sometimes you all need to take a break. If you're just going at each other every time, you might get to a place where you're just tired of being with your partner. And that is crazy. So I think sometimes couples, people in relationship, they need to know when to apply breaks. They need to know when to say, you know what? I think we should stop. hmm I think we should take a break. And listen, taking a break is not an indication that you all don't love one another. It's far from it. Sometimes taking a break is like you hitting the reset button. It's like you saying, you know what? Let's cool off for a little bit so we can get to miss each other a little bit. And then when we get back into our zone, when we get into the arena, we can start going hot and spicy again. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, I'm so ready tomorrow. I'm going to leave this to play for a while, okay? I'm just going to have some musical background, and then I think I will stop it in about when it gets like 40 or 50 minutes. But people, please come back, watch this so you can get ready for tomorrow. Princess, if you say who want 1 inch, me too, I don't preach that, my sister. But tomorrow we're gonna ask you, ladies, so be prepared. What is your preferred size? That's when it's gonna get difficult tomorrow. We're gonna ask the ladies, what is your preferred size? Do you want 11 inches? God, I beg you. Are you team 11 inches or team 7 inches? Come on, talk to me, sis. Team 11 or team 7? Can you do something? Can you do your magic with, let's say your dude got like 5, 4, 5 inches? Can that do the magic? How about the girl? The circumference? How big should it be? Yay! My bad sisters are dropping gems already. So, sister, if you say taking a break from sex or what? Yeah. Sometimes you just have to like say, you know what, baby? Let's try to be celibate for 3 weeks. Let's be celebrate for 2 months. Nothing is happening. You guys are cool. You just wanted to feel that stimulations again. So that's what I'm talking about, Sister Ify. Take a break. Yeah. And Sister Ify said, she said 7 inches care. 7 inches kill them there. No, 11 inches kill them there. Oh my God, I beg, I don't feel laughing. Yeah. I've heard some girls say, man, I want my man when he stands, I want him to go all the way to like 12. And I'm like, blood of Zachariah. Are you human at all? Or you have overused yourself? So I agree with you, Sister Chinye. 7 inches is perfectly fine. Yeah, maybe 8. Yeah, 7, 8. Yeah, those are great inches, man. Those are numbers you can actually work with and have fun. But when it goes beyond that, hey, that dude better marry you. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. If you are the type who desire a 10, 11, 12 inches, okay, all right now. Better make sure dude is gonna marry you, because if that dude did a fantastic job with you for about a year or two, or maybe you guys rolled together for like 3, 4 years, and now it didn't work out, and you feel like, oh my God, we're not gonna get married. All right, I'm just gonna call it quit. I'm still a beautiful woman. I'm gonna get another man. There are a lot of great men out there. I'm gonna get me one. I'm so sorry, my sister. Mm-mm-mm. It doesn't work like that, because that next man might be a 7. And if you have been there riding 10, 11, 12, and now a 7 just showed up around the corner, you might just end up pretending. That just my thinking, yo. As Tashiya say, juicy and stick. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. All right. Big me, my troublemaker Big how you doing, my sister? I think Auntie B should be live now. I thought Auntie B scheduled a live for today. Is one of the reasons why I postponed the show, because I noticed if we hop on this conversation, we might not get to the end of it before Auntie B goes live. So I think Auntie B is live. Let me check. If Auntie B is live, wait, Auntie B is not live yet. I thought Auntie B scheduled a show for today. Oh, Auntie B moved it to tomorrow. Oh, I thought that show was today. Oh, if not, we would have started this conversation already. All right. So Bingpe say average size is okay. uh, Look, say biology class now today. Oh. Sister Ivy say average is 8. Yay! Blood of Zachariah. Oluwa, Oluwa, wow, my God, my God, my God. Jeez. Bimpe said, I think 11 inches for most women is unrealistic and probably fueled by top-notch Kiriwa film that is not real and highly edited. Absolutely, you are 1000% correct. Look said, any inch is matter. Now God give the person the bola. Small edging can work wonders. Well, I don't think sisters agree with that these days. So look, Sister Chiye, why are you laughing now? Hey, Sister Latu, you welcome, Mama. How you doing? So we're gonna have this conversation tomorrow. Everybody, get ready. The topic we are handling tomorrow is: do size, stamina, and sex toys really matter? And I said because of how sensitive and controversial this topic could be, I I kind of penned down a couple of talking points. So I'm still gonna show you the talking points. Be ready, my people. So please, when you call me tomorrow, be prepared to participate on this talking point. We're gonna talk about stimulation, we'll talk about connection, body counts, expertise, men and women health, conflict resolution, because whether you like it or not, deriving satisfaction from intimacy largely depends on what you guys got going on. Is there any resentment? Is there any unresolved issues that needed to be taken care of before you just jump on each other? I saw my sister, Dr. Adama, left something in the backstage when she said sometimes she like to just find trouble so that if there are some argument ongoing, then the makeup sex is top notch. Now it worked differently for everybody, to be candid. For somebody like me personally, if we started having gas goes and we did not settle the matter, I swear, even if we want to have that makeup sheet, it's not going to cut it for me. So I think we are wired differently. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, conflict resolution. And then, of course, we will talk about body rhythms, okay? Body rhythms in the bedmatic itself. There are some brothers that still don't know how to mash up their women body movements in the bedroom. Yeah, you got to check the speed, yo. Now, if all of a sudden you guys are having action and the woman decided to increase the stroke, like she's actually the one who is powering the movement, and it seems like while you were going at a speed of maybe 10 miles an hour, you notice she's already moving the speed all the way to like 20 miles an hour. As a man, what would you do? Can you meet that reading? All right. If you both gonna decide that, okay, let's slow it down. Do you know how to walk her back into slowing it down? So these are deeper things that a lot of men don't really learn. From what I gathered so far, talking to a lot of sisters, and also from personal experience, when the woman is the one initiating increased acceleration, it means they are getting somewhere. And if you really know what you're doing, if you can match up the speed, trust me, maybe if you can keep up that speed for the next 5 minutes, she might get to where she want to be. But then there are some issues that men have to deal with when, especially the woman, is the one initiating the speed. So if she is initiating the speed and all of a sudden the stimulation and the friction you are experiencing is getting you there faster as a man, what can you do? Because if you really don't know how to handle what's happening in that moment, you might come and she might not be there already. Now, if you come accidentally, she power up the speed and then you see yourself releasing your mighty juice all over the place, and you know deep down she's not there yet. What can you do immediately so you can get out there as fast as you can. Because men, we have cool off time. All men knows this. When you get to the promised land first, I think you can only go about, depending on your stamina, I think you can only go for about 60 strokes before your boss will say, "Hey, I'm done. I need to rest." If you know what I'm talking, of course. If you know what I'm talking about, drop a one in the chat, yo. If you know what I'm talking about, drop a one in the chat. Make I know, make me laugh. All right. Being said, I think 8 is too much for me. Oh. Okay. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Actually, you say I'm laughing because of how you said, because of what you said about a woman who has dealt with a max size bowler. And he said, "We shows up in the corner." Seriously now, Sister Chi. But I see where don't they try, but see where don't they roll with 11, 12. All of a sudden, the relationship no work, and now she got to kind of like step it down to a 7, bro. Brother, you can have all the money, you can be the most amazing man in this world, but you're not going to satisfy her in bedroom. And that is why I talk about frequency, fantasy, and all of that. So it's going to be a mature conversation tomorrow. If you know anyone, if you guys know anybody who is dealing with some of these issues, be part of the show tomorrow. It's going to be educative. I know it's going to be bass because from my own talking point too, oh, I know some of my bad sisters that go come fight tomorrow. But we're ready. We're ready. We're gonna have this conversation. Yeah. Look, you never know anything. I greet all of you now. You know, serious. Look. My Latu, Sister Latu said, "Of course it matters. Have you heard the phrase, when you go black, you don't go back? It's because our black brothers got it." Ooh, man, my head is swell right now. Oh, my head is swell. Oh. Sister Latu says, "But you get some bigger that don't know how to put it to use. That is where size no matter again." Absolutely, my sister. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, me, I got plenty sisters. I have a lot of female friends that we talk at some deeper level, and they told me some of these things, and I confirmed that they were right. I've heard some sisters say that, "Did you know 6, 7 is like bay if the guy knows what he's doing?" Some sisters have told me that once they see that the tool is around 9, 10, 11. They said first there is this apprehension that somehow, even though they've been long in this game, they just know that this thing is just going to occupy space, that it will occupy space. And sometimes even the man where they use themselves, they often struggle using them. And I know I've heard that not one, not two, not three. A lot of ladies have actually testified to that. So if you are a brother and you know you are really blessed down there, just know that you need to work on yourself. I've also heard some sister told me that, "Ben, do you know the really fun is just about 3, 4 inches in?" You know? And I'm like, "Really?" Say, "Yeah." She said, "It's not when the really fun is not when it goes all the way inside, but when it is like 3, 4 inches in, and then the stroking is right there, it stimulates every part of that down there for women." And I've also had a lot of women say the same thing too. I've heard some sisters said the the movement matters, that when it is slow and steady, they can feel every aspect of that exercise. But when it is just all the way in, all the way out, all the way in, all the way out, that it just kind of enrays the fun. I don't know. We're gonna take a lot of posts tomorrow to confirm all of this. So be ready. Oh. If you are ready, I'm super ready. Hey, AB, how you day? Welcome. AB says, "So Uncle B, you want our women to come live for us tomorrow, Abby?" No, you know now, this is Uncle B channel. most of the sisters that I have here, they bring it 100. They don't lie. I know when they just want to cash cruise. That is how much I know majority of our sisters on this platform. When they want to cash cruise, I know they just want to cash cruise. Somebody like, I can bet tomorrow, CC, Dr. Adana, Abby, I swear, now cruise they will come cash the most. I can bet right now. So my brother AB, now I know when they cash cruise and I know when they are actually serious. That's why I set up the show initially to do it today. But when I now look at how this is a very sensitive matter and some people can actually learn a lot that can help them in their marriage, and I say, no, let me do it when I'm off so that we can actually explore several aspects of this conversation. It's not just going to be men against women. No, we're not doing that. It's what can we learn? You know, thank God for we having our own studio number. People text me, sometimes they call me and they discuss a lot of stuff with me at times that even myself at the fear say, Omo, I'm not even a marriage expert or counselor. And people will just say, oh, Ben, that show will not do. Your guests, they really speak well. I learned from this person, I learned from that person. So tomorrow, we're gonna go all the way in. Sister Lato say, I can't wait to praying. I wouldn't be too busy at work tomorrow. I think the show, I might start the show around 11:30 and it might run all the way to 3 because I'm free tomorrow. And CB will be there too. So even if I have to step out, CB will hold it down until I come back in. Didn't say exactly what is the point then. Sister Ify say it's a lie. What's the lie, oh, Sister Ify? You don't start. We never start. You don't they throw punch low. Sister Lato say, Brother Beno, that 3-inch be like pinky finger. The enjoyment go be half. Hey, make I go call Odumeje. We might need a pastor tomorrow. We might need to deliver some of my sisters tomorrow. Oh, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sister Latu. Hey, yeah. You feel catch me on maybe playback or something now. Of course, I trust you. It's like say, call me a frog eater, no wahala. I dey chop big one, we get egg. Chinye, where are you? Una no go come spoil me. All right, listen to this as I step out of the studio, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Listen to this funny sister right here. May God forgive her. Have I even shared this? No, I never even shared them. Oh, let me share this. Make una just let me know if you agree with what she's saying or not. Here we go.
Inch size of prick. 3-inch size of prick. 3-inch. 4-inch. No look here, Jonah. Put your eye for you. 5-inch. I even put Jara. Put your eye for there. 5-inch prick. 6-inch prick. Leave this place, okay? From here to here now, 6-inch. This one is 7-inch size of prick. Look at. See my nyash. You see? See 7-inch size of prick. You dey see I mean, see my nyash. That's 7-inch size of prick.
You see, you guys.
8-inch size of prick. 8. Same for them. 8. 8. See my nyash again. You get what I mean? And see something. Minus big belly. And if the man can't get big belly, it just cut in half. Now you have 4-inch to work with. 4-inch to go in here. You understand? Abi, you want me to speak in different language? When I say I like big prick, I like big prick. For una way they say size doesn't matter. It depends how we use it. Depends how we use it. Let's say you get big belly and big yansh. Half don't come out. What are you gonna work with? Depends how we use it. Let's say this is an expert inside, you know what I mean, right? It can't get big belly. You get big belly or big nyash. Half don't come out. This is what you have to work with. Belly don't cover some. Nyash don't cover some. And if you come be a yeah woman, you know sabi spread them. What are you gonna work with? Half. Let's say quarter. So now you are working with that. Is that enough for you? Is it? You okay with that? Size doesn't matter. It's okay. Size doesn't matter. Carry 4-inch. Take go buy agege bread. Make sure so you know they calculate here join because here no join. Here. That's 4. What do you want to work with?
This guy nowhere.
And you get big belly and big yash. Let's say this man get big belly. Half don't come out. That's what you're working with. You okay with that? You fine? Okay. Now say I can't tell you. That's all, baby. I did go. I want to go do my makeup video. Yes. See you later. I'm busy. Work with that.
Wait, you guys like?
Say 2-inch size of prick. 3-inch size of prick. 3-inch. 4-inch. No look here, journal. Put your eye for you. 5-inch. I even put Jara. Put your eye for there. 5-inch prick. 6-inch prick. Leave this place, okay? From here to here now, 6-inch. This one has 7-inch size of prick. Look at. See my nyash. You see? See 7-inch size of prick. You dey see I be see my nyash. That's 7-inch size of prick. 8-inch size of prick. 8. See for them. 8. 8. See my nyash again. You get what I mean? And see something. Minus big belly. And if the man can't get big belly, it just cut in half. Now you have 4-inch to work with. 4-inch to go in here. You understand? Abi, you want me to speak in different language? When I say I like big prick, I like big prick. For una way they say size doesn't matter. It depends how we use it. Depends how we use it. Let's say you get big belly and big yansh. Half don't come out. What are you gonna work with? Depends how we use it. Let's say this is an expert inside, you know what I mean, right? It can't get big belly. You get big belly or big nyash. Half don't come out. This is what you have to work with. Belly don't cover some. Nyash don't cover some. And if you come be a woman, you know sabi spread them. What are you gonna work with? Half. Let's say
All right,
quarter.
sisters.
So now you are working with that.
I know you've all heard her speak.
Like each other?
Oh yeah, really,
let-
huh?
That's
Is that enough for you?
Okay, let me quickly say
The rumor mill.
What is wrong with this thing now?
y'all.
She took me back.
Hold on. Oh, that Obama video. I don't want to hear Obama video. Mona, let me hear what. So basically, you heard that lady. If you agree with what she's saying, drop one in the chat. If you agree with everything she mentioned, drop one in the chat. Me, I think she's kind of wrong. That is not how to measure where the thing they go. When she say, "Look at my yash, I got big yash," I think she's measuring it from the wrong angle. But we're gonna cover all that tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for always being here. Okay, look, say two. Me too. Make I drop to my do I need two. I don't agree with that. That is not how to measure it. You see, women always think they know men. Women always think say they sabi men, they sabi men. Una no sabi us at all. Now we know ourselves. Yes, I said it. Now we know ourselves. Una no know us. But anyway, that does not negate the point she's trying to make that if you know say your thing small, look at the woman before you carry o. But I also have another theory that says that women will get that big bakasi, the thing no dey too deep. They say those one wey dey skinny, na then go be share. Na then go, na then need all those big numbers. All right. But we're going to talk about this tomorrow. My Cherish Oliver, how are you doing, my sister? You're welcome. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a great conversation tomorrow. Come with your A game. We're going to explore everything again. Tomorrow, we're going to consider do size, stamina, and sex toys really matters. We have not even spoken about sex toys here. It go hot gone tomorrow. Because those of you who are always preaching sex toys, if I talk now, if I talk, una go call 911 for me. But let's meet tomorrow. Let's meet tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. I love you all, and I shall see you tomorrow. Sister Chie, the troublemaker. Bring your A game tomorrow. In fact, where is my war? Where is my African war beat? Now, African war beat now ain't good for this kind of show. Yes. Go hot tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. I love you. I remain one and yours, one and only Uncle Beno.